The unseen woman, Rahab, the outcast, the woman by the wall, the woman who lived in the wall. We so often hear about the woman at the well, and we think well of her. But what about this woman at the wall? She who lived in the wall, whose house was built in the wall. She was on the outskirts of society, of people. She was on the perimeter. She was not on the in crowd. She wasn't with the in people. This is one woman who probably had a really hard life and wasn't necessarily welcomed in. But what's interesting about this woman, this seemingly outcasted woman, who was in enough but really still not in. She was within the boundary of the wall, but she wasn't really in it. She was called upon by the king when he had something of her. That's when she was brought before him, when there was something that they wanted to take from her, information. But as I read about Rahab, she has been really speaking out to me, this story of hers. She knew the God of Israel, and it wasn't her God. And yet Rahab knew of what he had done for his people. She knew about this God. Joshua chapter 2, and I'm going to just read a few verses. Verse 8, before the men lay down, she came up to them on the roof and said to the men, I know that the Lord has given you the land, and that the fear of you has fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land melt away before you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea before you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to the 2 kings of the Amorites who were beyond the Jordan, the 2 kings whom you devoted to destruction. She heard all about them. She knew about their God. Their God was not like her gods, the gods that asked from the people, but Israel's God gave to the people. Rahab, I would say, is discerning. She's discerning of what is actually going on. She could see this obvious thing, that their God was different, and she wanted in on that. She wanted to be loved by someone who would part seas. This is a love that speaks. There is something different about this God. He is not like their gods. But Rahab, I just really feel for this woman on the margins, who, as we know, was a prostitute. Probably not down to her ideal profession. Probably she was a woman just trying to get by in any desperate means possible. Probably she was just trying her best to feed herself, feed her family. This is probably a hard life. Being on the outside, further being ostracized, just being on the margins of society. Not being wanted unless you had something to be taken. And so she sees this God and how this God interacts with his people. And I just really wanted to talk about this woman, this hidden woman, who actually I also felt that God was talking to me about from the Bridgerton series, Lady Whistledown, which you may or may not really be into, but this is also a woman who was hidden. She was so hidden it was in plain sight, just like Rahab. She was not considered unless someone had something to take from her. And yet she was able to discern what was happening all around, so much so that she began to write about it, to write about the secrets of what was happening in the gossiping town. And my question is, who else? Who else has been feeling on the margins, on the sidelines? Who else has been living within walls, but not really on the inside? Like you're just about there, but you're not. You're just enough, right? Just enough to say that you are, but you're not really. And I feel like God's heart is for these people, for people who are on the margins, who are on the outskirts, who are on the perimeters. And God sees. This is a message of God sees. God sees. God sees what other people do not see. He sees the people in the perimeters. He sees the people that are covered. He sees the people that other people just can't see until they want something. And God is just calling out. He is calling out because He wants to love you fiercely. Regardless of what other people see value in you, whether they do see it or they don't see it, or they knock on your door when they want something. That's not God. That's not this God. He's not like any other. He is not like any other. And if that doesn't intrigue you, I don't know what would. He is not like any other. This woman who heard about this God, who'd done something amazing for His people. And she would be a part of that. God is moving. God is watching. God is looking. He is listening. And He searches for hearts that take even just an inch towards Him. And I just feel like this is where God just wants to address those people who are feeling on the sideline, blending into the wall, fed up of hearing about the women at the well, the women at the centre, because you know that the well was actually the centre of the community, right? You needed a well to have a community. And you keep hearing about these women at the well, but you're not at that well. No, you're in the wall. You're at the wall. That's how marginalised, that's how set apart, that's how, I don't know, fill in the blank. That's how far away you are from the main. And yet God sees these women in the wall, living in the wall, doing their daily life at the wall. Ain't nobody's coming to their door. Unless they want something, no one's coming. These aren't, they're not getting the invites into the in circle. They're not asked to come close into the gathering. But yet God sees these people. He sees the women at the wall. And can I just give you a spoiler? You know what happens in the next part? You move in. Not into that well. Oh, because He's got bigger plans. You see, you think that you're so concerned, not that you're so concerned, but you are concerned about this particular place and how far away you are from its centre, how far away you are from its well. But what I am hearing from God is that this is not it. This is not it. This is not where your destiny is. Because He has something that's so far bigger, beyond this place that you're so far set apart in. He has something so much bigger right outside that gate. Who knows what it looks like? Who knows how far you're going to walk till it? But He has, because you were not meant to be on the perimeter. No. You will be in the promised land with the people. God bless you, my friend. I hope this speaks to someone like it speaks to me. If you've enjoyed this, if this is speaking, leave me a comment, leave a like, or come and join. Just come and join and share with somebody who you feel could hear a message about a woman at a wall. God bless.